Yeah, this is the second part of the first video that I made. This is like the third time I have been trying to make this part 2. It just keeps going off. But anyway, I would go straight to the point. I do not want to beat around the bush this time around. Second question, and I'll read that again, and it says, how often do you do protein treatment? Okay, so if you've missed the part 1 of this video, you can always go back to my channel, and I will leave the link below to the that would link you to the first video. So I'll just carry on. Okay, so how often, okay, do you want to protein? It depends on what you're looking for, to be honest. When I first transitioned, my hair has been through a lot. Like I said in the first video, I was going through breakage, I was going through shredding, I was going through, you know, hair loss, name it. You know, I was going through damage. I had relaxed or retouched my hair. I had put in different kind of chemicals. I had dyed my hair. I had hair or weave without even taking care of my own hair for up to about 3-4 months. So there were so many things I was looking for. I was looking for growth. I was looking for rejuvenating my hair again. I was looking for hair life. You know, I was just looking for all these things in my hair, and I went on YouTube and I got so many help from beautiful ladies out there, and to be honest, all those things helped, you know. So I do 2 things, to be honest, and I also did 2 things during that time when I first transitioned. So I would do protein 3 times a week, and hot oil treatment. So I was so into transitioning and getting a good hair growth and healthy hair. So I started big, you know. I started with enthusiasm, and I started with 3 times protein treatment with my hair every week. And then as time goes by, I did reduce the amount of time I protein treat my hair. You know, then I changed to about 2 a week. But you know, maybe get rid of those damage or regrow your hair, or you know, different kind of. It depends on what you're looking for. But just always make sure you put treatment in your routine, your hair care routine, your hair care regimen. It helps a lot. I can't stress that enough. I remember when I first transitioned, I noticed that my hair would snap off my scalp easily. You know, even anytime, even if I just touch my hair, I would just feel my hair snapping off my scalp easily. And after doing all this protein treatment, it did help. You know, after washing or during washing my hair or after washing my hair, I would notice that my hair wasn't snapping as much. You know, yeah. So always do a protein treatment and hot oil treatment. I would say you should put those 2 things in your daily or weekly routine, or not daily, weekly routine. And I would say definitely start with maybe twice a week protein treatment and twice a week hot oil treatment. That I honestly do a DIY because my hair is sensitive, and I prefer natural. You know, my hair, I'm going natural. I want to use natural things for my hair, you know. So I use egg, avocado, onion, banana. Those 3 things. Oh, my hair loves it so much. I see that difference. I feel the difference in my hair every time I do a protein treatment. It's just beautiful, yeah. So, and you want to add your own kind of oil. You know, whenever I'm doing this mixture, I had olive oil or coconut oil. Any of those 2, I would throw some in, blend them together, leave it on my hair, put some cap on, leave it on there. Sometimes I would leave it, when I first transitioned, to be honest, I would leave it overnight through to the next morning if I'm not doing anything the next, you know, in particular the next day. And you know, as time goes by, after noticing the growth and the change in my hair, I would leave it on for about 3 hours, sometimes 2 hours, sometimes an hour, and I would wash it out, and I still get that, you know, that effect. Yeah, so throw it in your hair. And another thing is, during a hot oil treatment, that helps as well. I would normally use castor oil, coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil. I would mix them together. Okay, depends on what you want to measure. I would mix them together, put them in the microwave. Or some people don't like microwave. That's fine. Get a saucepan, put some water in the saucepan, put your oil in a little container, and put that container in the water. So a rubber plastic does help. Pop it in there, put it in the water, and let the water boil. It would warm up the oil. Section your hair, throw the oil in your hair, wrap up your hair, leave it on for about an hour, 2 hours. It does help. You would definitely see that remarkable effect. It does definitely help. Yeah, so like I said earlier on, it depends on what you're looking for. However, still throw it in your weekly routine for your hair. Your hair would love it. And the third question is, how often do you trim your hair? Okay, for me personally, I'm looking for healthy hair. I'm looking for length retention as well. Okay, routine. If I stick to the regimen, if I stick to those hot oil treatment, if I stick to those protein treatment, then I wouldn't really get split end. So it kind of walk hand in hand, you know. If you stick to your monthly, weekly routine, you won't really, your hair wouldn't be damaged because it would be healthy, you know. But at the same time, you know, there would be build up over 6 months. Trim my hair twice a year. Okay, so in between January and June, I would trim my hair once, and then from July to December, I would trim my hair once. And then another thing I do is I listen to my hair. If I notice that I've got lots of split end or not, even though I'm looking for that healthy hair, I'm also looking for length retention. So I do not want to be trimming my hair almost every week. So I trim my hair once in 6 months. So it depends to retain length. So you do not want to be trimming your hair. Healthy routine for your hair. You know, it works hand in hand together. And the fourth question is, what do I do when I get knots in my hair after protective styling? Okay, so with this question, okay, I can think of two kind of knots. So the first kind of knot is, have you done a protective style? Okay, maybe you've done a weave or extension braid, and you've left it on for too long, for maybe up to 2 months or 3 months, because I've done that before. Okay, and then after taking the hair out, you've noticed some knots close to your roots, to your roots, and you're thinking, how the hell am I going to get this off? You don't want to grab a comb and, you know, try and then you start or try and get that knot out. No, that's not how you do that. Okay, that's not how you get rid of the knot. You want to get a spray bottle. Okay, spray that knot with some water and just gently rub that knot in the middle of your fingers. Just rub it with, you know, in the middle of your finger for couple of seconds, or up to 15 or 30 seconds, and it will soften. It's just the dirt and everything, and the oil, and you know, everything you put on your scalp during that time building up in that knot, and that's why you have that knot there. You do not want to grab a comb and wanting to just kind of get rid of the knot. No, get water, moisturize that knot, rub it in between your fingers, take your time, and after that just start separating the hair, you know, one after the other, and then, you know, before you know it, you actually get the depth in the knot, you know, that is in the knot. So you want to take your time, get some water, spray that knot, you know, and then separate your hair. And whatever you decide doing, well, that's the best thing I would say you should do. Just take your time and be gentle. Don't rush, you know. So that's one knot I can think about. And the second knot that I'm thinking about is, maybe you've done a twist before going to bed, or you've done a bantu knot, or you've done a flat weave or a flat twist, and you're looking to take them out the next morning, and while taking them out, you notice you're getting knots. Okay, our hair, okay, do freeze up. Okay, whenever you're looking to do something like that, maybe twist your hair the night before or the day before, night before, the next morning, always remember to put some oil on your finger before unraveling the hair. Our hair drinks moisture, our hair drinks oil, it drinks water, so definitely our hair has got very, very high porosity, and it would get dry overnight. Okay, it would get dry, so put some oil on your fingers before unraveling the hair. And while you're unraveling the hair, take your time, don't rush. You know, take them out gently. For example, if you've done a twist and you're taking them out the next morning, make sure you've got oil on your fingers. And once you want to start taking them off, don't start taking them off from the root. Start from the tip, you know, before you get to the roots. You don't want to start from the roots and then you're trying to open them up. It will freeze and you would get a knot at the end of the hair. You know, at the end of the day, no matter the kind of question you've got out there, just always listen to your hair. I can't, that, like, for me, that's what works for me. Anytime I listen to my hair, anytime I take my time, you know, anytime I'm not rushing, I get the best results from my hair. So yeah, we've got to treat that hair, you know, with some TLC. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, our hair just needs to be listened to. I think that is one thing we need to learn and understand about our hair. So that's the other kind of knot I can think about. And if you've got the oil on your hand and you're unraveling the hair gently, and you've taken your while unraveling the hair, and you still notice the knots, it's fine. Just separate the knots gently. You know, just listen to your hair. Look at that knot, and open it up one after the other. I don't know if you can see that, but that's one knot. Okay, just open it up one after the other. You know, no rushing, no rushing. So that's it. You know, open the hair out one after the other. Just let's take our time. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I've been doing with my hair, and it's been brilliant. You know, it's been brilliant. So hope I've been able to answer your questions. You know, I just saw this question and I thought, I'll make a little video. So I'll put the questions down there. If you've also got your own answer that I can learn from, I'm very much happy to listen to your videos. Make your videos, tag my video, do a video response, you know, and pop it on YouTube. I'll be so happy to hear some feedback from you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.